have an evaluation of the cost benefits.
Thank you. Mrs. Georgieva, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to start by most sincerely thanking the European Parliament and personally Madame Striffler for the continuous and strong support for the creation of the European Voluntary Humanitarian Aid Corps. This support reflects the views of the European citizens, those who you all represent. According to the Eurobarometer, 88% of the Europeans are in favour of the creation of the EU aid volunteers and look forward to see them established and in action. With the active engagement of the Parliament, the Commission and the Council, we are now coming to the final stage of making their wish happen. And as a result, by 2020, nearly 20,000 Europeans will have taken part in activities benefiting people in need, and as Madame Striffler said, unfortunately their numbers are growing, but also benefiting the volunteers themselves by helping them gain new skills and new experience. At this time of tight budgets, we have worked hard to make sure that we provide value for money, that the EU aid volunteers complement existing schemes and also help the volunteers to advance their own development. Most of them are young people, and for them volunteering is also a way to become more competitive on tighter labour markets. We have carried out 3 rounds of pilot projects in which over 40 humanitarian organisations took part, providing valuable insights in what exactly is needed in standard setting, in training and in deployment for the programme to achieve its main goal, to be a platform for Europeans to live our values, to offer a helping hand to those who desperately need it. And we have witnessed the enthusiasm and dedication of those who have taken part in these pilot projects. Over 250 people, ranging from the young to the young in spirit. The youngest volunteer, 21, the young in spirit but more mature at 70. And I can tell you that meeting these people gives me an enormous pride to be the European Commissioner for Humanitarian Aid, because what we demonstrate is that it is not by chance that Europe is a global leader in this field. To be specific on the contributions of the European Parliament, let me just highlight some of them. The Parliament placed promoting active European citizenship among the objectives of the initiative, and also measures in communications and visibility that would make this objective, will support this objective, make it happen. The Parliament reinforced security of the volunteers as a priority, and on that basis we have excluded deploying EU aid volunteers in theatres of armed conflict. We have placed the emphasis instead on volunteers who work in disaster risk reduction, resilience, linking relief to rehabilitation and development. They are entirely aligned with the EU priorities, but also these are fields where there is shortage of skills in the humanitarian organisations. Last but not least, the Parliament promoted the gender dimension and cooperation with women. And I can tell you, every time I go to areas affected by disasters or by conflicts, I see women often not just as victims, but as victors, as those who are saving lives. Let me finish by saying that we recognise we are at the beginning of this process of making this initiative happen, and we look forward to working with the European Parliament continuously in the implementation of the programme, in the adoption of delegated acts on the standards of EU aid volunteers management, on the mid-term review of thematic priorities and financial allocations, as Ms Striffler emphasized, and also on the annual reports of the implementation and in evaluations. Thank you very much.
Merci, Madame la Commissaire.
Thank you, Commissioner. On behalf of the Budgets Commission, Mrs. Muñez de Urquiza.
Thank you, President. When there are 6 million young people below the age of 25 unemployed, about 1 million in Spain, our main